Oh, hi. Sorry, I just wasn't expecting anyone. You're my neighbor, right? Right. Sorry if my music gets too loud. I try to drown out my sorrows with punk music. Um, could you just wait a second? It's a mess in here. Sorry, still unpacking, you know? Even though I have no good reason to still be unpacking after 2 weeks. Hmm? Oh, you just need sugar? Yeah, of course. I mean, I think it's here somewhere. I swear I don't usually live like this. I'm a much more put together person. Okay, sugar. Right. No, that's no good. I definitely brought sugar. I remember holding it and thinking I'd finally made it as an adult. Oh, come on, salt again? Surely there's no world where I need this much salt. Eek. Whoa, okay. Yeah, not happening. I'm so sorry. You probably came over expecting this to be, I don't know, a 30-second interaction. I just wanted to help. Sorry. This is probably super awkward, but you're taller than me, right? Yeah, stupid question. Of course you are. I'm staring right at you. Would you mind just reaching up and grabbing that box? I'm almost certain it's in there. Oh, yeah, wow, that looked easy. Thank you. Aha! There we go. I knew I had some. How much do you need? Wait, I'm sorry, are you serious? You only need a spoonful for a whole batch? Oh, you're just a little short on sugar. That makes a lot more sense. Sorry for laughing. It was just very storybook, I guess. Oh god, the look on your face. I'm so sorry. I promise me laughing is... it's a compliment. No, it makes sense. Do you want it in a little Ziploc bag? Yeah, of course. 1 second. A spoonful of sugar. I love it. Okay. Sorry. I'll behave. I promise. Here you are. One very important spoonful of sugar. And a backup spoonful. You know, just in case. You can set your stuff down. If you want. There. Perfect. Now it's kind of a chair again. Seriously, I swear I'm not this messy. I know this is a horrible first impression, but I tell myself I'll finish unpacking tomorrow, and then tomorrow turns into 2 days, and I'm rambling again, aren't I? So, midweek late night cookies. What kind are they? Good choice. Extremely messy, I'm sure, but good. Are they like a batch of because I felt like baking cookies, or are we talking stuff went really wrong and baking is my only relief cookies? Hey, absolutely no judgment from me. I've definitely done my fair share of baking out of spite. I know your oven is probably preheating, but you don't need to rush back. I mean, like, you can, obviously. The oven's not going to explode if you're gone for a few minutes, right? You're welcome to some tea too, if you'd like. I was just about to make some, and it would be a shame to have it alone. Oh, okay, well, I'm sorry, that was so forward. Just, are you staying or not? Yeah? Amazing. Do you have a preference for tea? I've got, black, green, and then some random herbal stuff I grabbed on impulse. Perfect, I wanted that too. Oh, and if you want to wash your hands first, the sink's right there. Just in case you're coated in leftover flour, right? Wow, I really talk when I'm nervous. I'm sorry. Honestly, though, I'm glad you knocked. It's been quiet here. Just me and music, you know? Sorry. I know you just came over for sugar, not therapy. You just happen to be easy to talk to, I guess. It's a nice distraction from the same 4 songs playing on repeat. Oh, perfect timing. Here, let's get you a mug. Careful, it's hot. Don't be a dummy like me and burn your fingers. Alright, so, we can sit if you want. The couch is a disaster, but we can try. Oh, watch for that box. And that one. I'm sorry, I should totally empty and flatten these. Much better. Oh, please just ignore the laundry. I promise it's clean, but you know how it is. I wasn't exactly expecting company, so yeah, my fault. Oh, perfect. Do you take anything in your tea? Maybe sugar? Sorry, it's right there. So, we've established that these are coping mechanism cookies. Care to enlighten me? Yeah, I understand that. Late nights kinda like doing that to a person, don't they? Personally, I find them too quiet. I moved here because I thought the quiet was nicer, you know? I had roommates in loud house parties before and I just wanted out. Now that I'm here, it's strange. You're used to everyone going about their day and then nothing. Just your fridge running. I guess that's why it's nice, you know? Finally having company. Your cookies should be fine, right? Dough likes to rest and all that jazz. I mean, you can go back to them if you want. I just really like having you here. Seeing as my night was supposed to be searching through boxes, this is a nice alternative. Good. Thank you. I mean, I really, really appreciate it tonight. You know, I'm a really bad host. I never even got your name. Yeah, that fits you. If that's not a weird thing to say. Well, neighbour, it's a pleasure to actually meet you. I kept thanking the landlord that I had a neighbour I could bother with music late at night. I kept seeing your door open, hearing you shuffle around, and I was like, oh my god, someone does live here after all. Seriously though, why is everyone so quiet here? I always feel like I'm ruining a moment of silence. Old people? Oh god, I moved into a retirement village. That explains all the clanking of walkers I hear in the morning. Well, cheers to us for being the only people in our 20s in this building. You know, I did promise myself that I'd introduce myself officially. I just didn't want to bother anyone. And it turned into weeks of silence and, you know, the drill. People are scary, right? At least, that's what I told myself. So, another important question. Besides baking, what do you do? Unless you're a professional baker, in which case I'm totally stealing samples. Oh wow, no kidding. How long have you been doing that? Huh, neat. So, I guess you've lived here for a while then, considering you have a pulse on the average age of everyone here, that is. I guess baking must be your way to unwind then. I'm jealous. I'm utterly hopeless in the kitchen. You should have tried the brownies I made. I tried to make the edges crispy and ended up making everything crispy. I really shouldn't be allowed near an oven. So, are you baking cookies for one? Or is someone on the receiving end of some very awesome cookies? Hey, no pressure, just call it curiosity. And I'm a very curious cat, you know? Got it. If you ever need a taste tester, I'm happy to provide my services. I did lend you that sugar after all, so I think you owe me. Me? Oh, I'm still working on the job hunt around here. I moved from a few cities away, so it's been a bit tough. I don't mind the break, minus the bills. I've had a lot of time to do things I actually like doing, you know? Art, music, talking to strangers who ask for sugar. I worked retail before I moved. Yeah, you get it. It's a certain hellscape that needs to be lived to be known. I've never hated people in Christmas music as much as I did when I was working that job. I guess I always treated it like it was temporary. Same store, same shift, just stay until I figured things out. I got sick of waiting for things to fall into place, so I said bye to my roommates, packed up, and grabbed an apartment in a new city with absurd rent. I suppose I just wanted to take a stab at a fresh start. Like those actors who run over to Hollywood with no notice, right? Turns out, as no one warned me, you end up being the same person, just paying more rent in a new city. Still, I don't regret it. I think having the fresh start has been nice for me so far. More time to focus on my hobbies and enjoy a space that's truly just mine. That's why the boxes aren't unpacked yet. Every time I open one, I find something I used to love and it takes me back for a whole afternoon. It's nice, really, but still it's lonelier. I find myself wishing I could geek out over a fun little trinket with one of my friends. So, when you agreed to stay, I got to do that for a bit. Share some tea, crack some jokes, get a good story of the evening. I can already hear myself telling someone this story later. Yeah, I met this mysterious neighbour because he needed precisely one spoonful of sugar. In any case, I'm glad it was you that came by. Thanks for letting me ramble. Sorry, I keep saying that. I just miss talking with someone who isn't myself. And I miss oversharing, and I miss talking about my hobbies. You make it feel natural. It's like I never stopped in the first place. Are you comfortable? Okay, good. I'm just really enjoying an evening away from scrolling on my phone. I really love meeting people, talking, laughing. Simple pleasures, I guess. To think that this was always just right next door. Funny how that works. Makes me feel like an idiot for not saying hi sooner. Oh, that's nice of you. I guess it's rough to blame myself. Like I said, people are scary. Including and especially you. Knocking on my door, spoon in hand. Scariest thing I've seen in a week, easily. Just know that you're a special exception. I make it a rule to not open my door to tall people with cutlery. I guess I decided you were worth the risk, It'll be fun to think about this later. Unpacking boxes, dropping things, and now I'll know the face of the neighbour I'm annoying. Or when I'm listening to music at 3 in the morning, I'll feel bad for just a second that I could be keeping you up. I'll probably still keep listening to it. But it's the thought that counts, right? I should really let you get back home. Honestly, I don't really want to, but I should. Seriously, you don't plan on finishing those at... Man, it's 1 in the morning? If you manage to get those done tonight, I'll be very impressed. Me personally, I can already feel the weight of doing nothing all day. It probably wouldn't be a great first impression if I drawed on your shirt, so maybe we should call it a night. Let me know how those cookies turn out, okay? Who knows, maybe I'll knock when the smell wafts over, demanding payment for my generous gift of sugar, Hey, I probably sound like a broken record, but seriously, thank you for saying hi, even if it was slightly transactional. Good luck with your cookies, okay? You won't be avoiding me when they're done. I'll bring some drinks over to your place when you make a batch someday, okay? Good night. Get home safe. Those 15 feet to your room can be terrifying at night. Even for a scary person armed with a spoon. Take care. Come say hi again soon, alright?